Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram, specifically equal groups. We are working with a problem related to TEKS 3.4J, and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have 72 students in an auditorium. We need to find the number of students in each row. And we've got four equations that we need to navigate through. So let's start at the beginning. Do we have an equal groups problem? Well, is there something in here that lets us know there's the same number in each row? Because that's going to signal everything else. And we see it right here, equal rows. So sometimes it's an entire statement that says the same number in each row or the same number in each box, whatever your group happens to be. But even if it just says equal rows or each row, right, a certain number in each row, this lets us know that we're dealing with equal groups. Once that gets confirmed, that lets us know, all right, we're dealing with multiplication or division, and it depends on whether or not we have the total. If we have just the number of groups and the number in each group, and we're looking for the total, that means we're going to multiply. If we have the total, and then one of the other, and we're looking for the third, that means we're going to divide. So let's see, there are 72 students. All right, so we're not going to add any more students, which means this is going to be my total number of students, which means we have our total, which means, right, division is going to be helpful here. And then arranged in 8 equal rows. All right, so the equal rows tells us equal groups, but it also tells us how many rows there are. There are 8 rows, and this lets us know the number of groups. In an equal groups problem, we have the total, we have the number of groups, and then we have the number in each group. And then they're going to give us two, or one of those last two, and then ask us for the second. So we have the total, we have 8 equal groups, and we're looking for the number in each group. So the number of students in each row is our group. So the number in each group, that's what we're looking for. And our answer needs to be an equation, not necessarily just the answer. Okay, so let's draw a strip diagram to represent this. And from the strip diagram, we can get four separate equations, one of which will be helpful. So you can draw your strip diagram in a multitude of ways. I'm going to draw a strip like this. These are going to be my 8 equal groups. And rather than just randomly generating lines and hoping I get 8 equal groups, there's a systematic way you can get some numbers like 8, 2, 4. Those are pretty simple. Others you have to use a little bit of spatial reasoning. On 8, this is what we're going to do. We're going to draw a line right down the middle. Now we've got two parts. We're going to cut each of the two parts in half. So I cut it in half, and then I cut each half in half. So a half and a half make a fourth. Half times one half makes 1/4. I've got four equal parts. Then, hopefully you can see it, we're going to take each fourth and we're going to cut that in half. 1/4 times 1/2 makes 1/8. Now I've got 8 equal parts. I need my total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some lines down here, and it's just going to kind of show to serve that across the entire 8 groups, 72 is my total. And then I need to put some question marks here. That's the number in each group that I'm looking for. So from this, I can say unknown number times 8 equals 72. You can use the commutative property. You can flip that around. You can get 72 divided by your unknown number equals 8. Or what we're going to need here is 72 divided by 8 equals my unknown number. And in this case, we don't need the unknown number, we need the 9. Even though this is part of it, we don't need it because we don't need 72 students in each row. So that's a trick. Our answer here is B.